809.
It's like I can't even listen to talk radio anymore. You know, I used to enjoy it, but now it's hate all day long. I mean, from 9 in the morning, if you turn on 77 WABC, from 9 in the morning all the way to 9 in the evening, you have conservative hate radio. You know, you have these people. I guess the best, I can start with a story. I was in the supermarket earlier this week, and I'm talking to my mom. I'm with her, and we're talking about this, you know, the cable news and the consolidation of media, and how that's really kind of destroyed journalistic integrity in this country. You know, I was saying that you really can't trust cable news or any for-profit news organization in this country. And I said, you know, you look at a network like Fox News, which has the highest ratings, you know, and I said, but most of that's from their commentary and their propaganda, right? It was a bit of an exaggeration, but I was speaking, you know, rhetorically. I was trying to make a point, you know, that Fox News is this right-wing, this ultra-nationalist kind of propaganda, you know, which it could be. But I say that, and as I say propaganda, this old woman who's doing her shopping right next to us, she says, Fox is propaganda? Nah, Fox is the only real news. Fox is patriotic. You believe that? She said Fox is patriotic. That's why.
I mean, the media, throughout history's main job is to create what the problem in society is. So it's choosing which stories they want to use. Since there's 24 hours to watch, there's one major story every hour, and the rest of that hour are frou-frou stories, you know, things to scare the shit out of you.
Read the book, What's the Matter with Kansas? You know, it discusses how these people, they're trained to vote against their interests, to vote against their real values. Oh, you know why? Because a news story said this other guy's a Muslim, or a news story says, you know, this guy hates white people. You know, it just disturbs me. It's not about being diametrically opposed. It's not left and right. It's not black and white. That's what people in this country really need to learn. They need to realize that there is nothing black and white. You cannot be on the Sean Hannity side or the Rachel Maddow side for every issue. You know, you can't just be a conservative and a liberal. There are ways of trying to look at a problem. You look at healthcare. Okay, and this is something I talk about on my radio show and I talk about all the time. But healthcare in the United States it's just fucked up. It works if you've got a lot of money. If you've got a Cadillac package at work, then you can have access to the greatest healthcare in the world. And hey, it's not even going to cost you that much. That's funny, right? For the rich people and for the people that are well off, including myself, it's not going to cost you that much. I have a $10 copay. Healthcare is easy for me. But I think that I'd like to live in a world where we don't just care about what's good for us, you know, what's good for myself, but what's good for my fellow countrymen, my neighbors.
Pharmaceutical companies, big businesses, all these places, you know. Basically, they're just trying to make money, I feel, as opposed to really helping the nation as a whole.
A country is only as good as its people that are worst off. You know, you judge a country by the way it treats the people at the bottom of the barrel. You don't judge it by the way it treats the people at the top. You don't have, you know, America, we're all about rugged individualism, but, you know, that only works in rhetoric. We need to get past the rhetoric of, oh, America's #1, we're the goddamn greatest country on this goddamn, because we're not. Okay, and if people would realize that, we're not. You look at technology like cell phones, we are far behind on mobile phone technology, but yet we think we're the most advanced. You look at universal health care, and hey, we're like number 36 below places like Honduras and Costa Rica. Look at this fucking asshole. You know, you can't hide behind the United States is the greatest country on earth. We are infallible. We can do no wrong. That's not going to get you anywhere at the end of the day. come off as this know-it-all, snooty, rich liberal. Because when it comes down to it, none of us know shit. We don't know anything, okay? And we can argue about it as much as we want to and say, I've got all the answers. No, he's got all the answers. Let's follow this guy. No, we can't do that. We have to accept that we don't know why the hell we're here, what we're doing here, and then figure out, hey, which ways of doing things work and which ways of doing things don't work.